here since you came in.
I completed the first class and as the second best student in the Department of Economics.
Have you tried any scholarships in the past?
I've tried MasterCard Foundation Scholarship. I've tried Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. I've tried Chevening Scholarship and many others that I cannot even remember now.
I applied for the Chevron, the Commonwealth, and then the university level scholarship.
Have you been scammed before?
Hey, as if you know, I've been scammed before. That's why I don't like agencies. Somebody recommended an agency to me. I think I can never forget that agency because I was scammed 1,500. No joke.
I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin.
Hi there, welcome to another episode of the Study Abroad series with me, Selorm. I have two guests with me today, Catherine and Peter, and we are discussing their difficulty in securing scholarship to study abroad. Also, how some got scammed along the way. So, stay with us and enjoy the conversation.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm grateful. First of all, my name is Peter Dadzie, like you rightly said, and I have a degree in economics from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And I attended senior high school at Heredia Senior High School in the Achimanza district. I completed the first class and as the second best student in the Department of Economics. I completed in 2018.
2018, so let's say 2 years.
Sure.
Exactly,
It'll be 2
2
years
years.
in June.
In June.
Sure.
We are in June, right? Yes.
So we are in June.
Yeah, so 2 years, exactly 2 years.
Sure. The graduation was in July, but on the
Okay.
certificate we completed in June.
When do you intend furthering your education?
I had even wanted to continue right after national service, and I couldn't make it that time. And I still hope to start this year.
Okay. Have you tried any scholarships in the past?
I've tried a lot of scholarships. I've tried MasterCard Foundation Scholarship. I've tried Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. I've tried Chevening Scholarship, and many others that I cannot even remember now.
And then what happened? Tell us about how easy or difficult it has been for you, like applying and if you've gotten any.
Okay, so the first thing is I've not gotten any. The only scholarship that I had that was in 2019 was given to me by Leeds University for MSc Economics. And that one was for only tuition. That was only my tuition, no accommodation, no feeding, no books, nothing. I
So-
couldn't raise the remaining amount. That was the accommodation, box, feeding, and other things. So I tried Chevening Scholarship. So that one was found. I tried again, and this 2022, I received a message that I've been bounced, that I didn't get the Chevening Scholarship. And I also tried Commonwealth Share Scholarship, and again, I've been bounced. And find
How
that
many,
one,
how
I
many
also-
times? How many times have you tried the scholarships?
So I've tried Chevening twice, Commonwealth Share Scholarship once,
Okay.
and wrote the graduate record exams, so that is GRE. And I had an admission at the Youngstown State University, which I thought because of my GRE I would get a scholarship. And that one too, I was bounced, I couldn't get a scholarship. So quite a number of bounces actually. But we keep moving.
Do you hope to try again this year?
Sure. This year, most of the scholarships that I know, their application deadlines are over. But I hope to try again if I get new ones whose application deadlines are not over. This year, I want to try the Get Fund Scholarship again. I tried that one last year, I sent my application letters by post like my friends, but my application document was sent to my department to me without any explanation whatsoever. So I couldn't tell whether I used the wrong address because I used the same address like my friends. So this
Mm.
year I would want to try that one again. And if I am not able to secure the scholarship, I will try again for next year.
So
Thank you.
meaning you only want to go to school on scholarship, right?
And not necessarily. It depends on where I want to do the masters and the cost of the of that masters. So, for instance, for UK or outside Ghana, funding it on my own wouldn't be easy. So, if I could get a scholarship that will push me, that would be better. And again, because I couldn't get a scholarship last year, I bought Ghana forms so that if I'm unable to go, at least I can fund the Ghana ones and do my master's here. That is what I want to do.
The courses you want to pursue in the States or abroad, are you able to get them here in Ghana, in schools in Ghana?
Um, of course, but for instance, the London School of Economics, the program that they gave me is local economic development. In Ghana, you get like development economics. But comparing their local economic development, the content, the courses, and what they do, it's quite better. That is why I
Okay.
prefer to do that one.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Schools
that's good.
in Ghana also offer development economics and also masters in economics as well.
So have you met any politician or any big man in politics to help you in the
Uh,
past?
Thank you very much. Of course, I did. I met quite a number of them, which I wouldn't want to mention their names, but all of them weren't able to assist me.
What
So
was the
that is what
feedback?
some were saying that I would hear from them, and I didn't hear from them again. Some were also saying that they are helping quite a number of people, so they can't help me too. So
Okay.
those were the feedbacks that I got.
Okay, let's go back to you getting bounced by this numerous scholarship schemes that you applied to. And then it's not like you are not a good student. You had first class, best student, and then you ended up getting bounced. What do you know what you were doing wrong or what you were not doing right?
Um, that I could not tell. What I would say is, one, I was thinking maybe because of my work experience, if some scholarships were demanding some work experience and some
Mm.
community service. Of course, I've done quite a number of community service, but my work experience wasn't more than, let's say, 2 years. But I have friends who got scholarship with lesser work experience than mine, whose graduate record exams were lesser than mine, who at classes, as in first classes, their averages are lesser than mine. And so I'm not so sure about the reason why I'm unable to attend the scholarship. Maybe because of things beyond me, beyond my control.
You don't know why you keep getting bounced. How are you sure applying again or trying again would help you get it? Because they are not really pointing out why they bounce you, right? If I'm right.
Yes, yes, please.
So how are you going to improve upon this and then get it right?
Okay, so with the Commonwealth, uh, what I intend doing is to really learn from my colleagues who got it and how they wrote their statements. So that is one thing that I want to do. And also be very careful with my statements, my application documents, provide the right documents and see if those are the reasons why I'm not getting there. And of course, I cannot stop just because I've been bounced once, twice. Of course, I'll keep on until I get to where I want to get to.
That's the
Never give
spirit.
up.
I know Sister Catherine personally. I was in the same school with her. She's very solid when it comes to academia. Let me say. In fact, she won all the awards. Final year when we were graduating, yeah, she took all the awards, and yeah, she was adjudged the best overall best student. She's not yet done her masters, and I think she's hoping to do that very soon. She tells me she's tried quite a number of scholarships, and then she wasn't able to secure any. So yeah, I have her here today to tell us what she's been through all these years trying to further her education. Yeah, so Catherine, welcome.
Thank you. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so Catherine, can you tell us about how easy or difficult it's been for you trying to get scholarship to further your education, either in Ghana or outside?
Okay, so thank you, and thank you for the opportunity. When it comes to getting a scholarship, I wouldn't say it's easy. I wouldn't say it's difficult. It basically depends on the course you're doing and the level of information or knowledge you have at your disposal. So if you're somebody who likes to do a lot of research about these things, it would be quite easy for you compared to looking at the scholarship. I would say that from my experience, I realized that there are more scholarships for STEM students. STEM students are science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. You realize that most of the scholarships are channeled to those students compared to the arts. So for me, I was saying applying to the schools was quite difficult. As a matter of fact, I got like 5 admissions in UK and in Netherlands based on the course I wanted to do. And the scholarships, I actually got some, but I didn't get full scholarship. I got partial and half. And looking at the partial and the half, to pay the half, accommodation, living expenses, I wasn't ready to take that risk. So I would, like I said, the getting the scholarship depends on the knowledge you have or the information at your disposal and the course you want to do. Yes. So it can be difficult, it can be easy.
Okay, so which scholarships did you apply for?
Oh, okay. With the scholarships, I applied for the Children, the Commonwealth, and then the university level scholarship.
Okay.
With the university level ones, I was able to get some, like I said earlier,
Yeah,
but those
partial.
were half or partial. But with the Commonwealth, I think I applied wrongly. Instead of going through an agent, I applied directly, so it was disqualified. And then with the Children's, when I applied, I was number 7,000 and something. So obviously, it's a competitive one. Even when I saw my number, I knew that it would be quite difficult for me to get it. So I didn't really have so much hopes. Looking at number 7,000 and something, you sit down and you ask yourself that, are they actually going to go through all these number of applications? Yeah, so for the scholarship, it's a competitive one.
How long have you been applying for this scholarships?
For 2 years now.
Okay. And then have you been scammed before?
Hey, as if you know, I've been scammed before. That's why I don't like agencies. Somebody recommended an agency to me. I think I can never forget that agency because I was scammed 1,500. No be joke. That was Agbo. According to the man, I didn't really make his work difficult. I had already applied because I know how to apply and then get admission. But my only challenge was getting or securing the scholarship. So he assured me that he could get me the scholarship. And I think I had applied to Get Fund at that time. And he was certain that I was going to get the scholarship from Get Fund. I didn't know how he was going to do it, but he was certain I was going to get it. And he asked me to pay an amount of money for it, which was 1,500 Ghana cedis, which I did pay, only for for me not to get the scholarship. And then when I questioned him about it, he didn't really give me any tangible reason. So I obviously you could see that I was scammed. So it made me have some reservations about agencies. This to tell you that it's not really guaranteed. The fact that you go through an agency does not guarantee you of getting the scholarship. The scholarship is competitive and it depends on the school and who they want to give it to. That's
so he promised to get you a scholarship at Get Fund or some other scholarship.
Well, he promised that with the Get Fund I could get the scholarship. Well, he's somebody who speaks, shall I say, he's very eloquent and very convincing. According to him, he had the man is Roland. He had upper hands when it comes to who gets scholarship and who doesn't. So he assured me I was going to get the scholarship. And that was more reason why I actually made that payment.
Does he work with Get Fund?
No, according to him, he's an external agency that supports students when it comes to admission and scholarship. In US, name it. Well, he talks big, so I can't.
What's the name of his agency, if you remember or you want to mention?
Agbo. Yeah, and the man. So this is just to warn others. When you see anything like that, please, I would advise you transact any business with him.
Okay. Yeah. So you've applied for the scholarships. You have your the requirement, if it comes to the academic requirements or that the scholarships act for. I know you qualify, right? If I'm right, you qualify to get any of the scholarships because you had your first class. You have a good degree. Or what haven't you done right to compete with other students seeking for this fund?
So like I said, it's competitive. That's number one. And with the schools, because of my results, some of them gave me the scholarship without even me applying. Like the University of Bradford, they just gave me the scholarship because of my academic results. So it depends. I can say it's sometimes. Look at me. When I applied for the children like this, I was 7,000 and something. So obviously they're going to consider those who applied before I did. Okay. So there are so many reasons why you cannot. It's difficult for you to get the scholarship. But I wouldn't say that based on those reasons you get discouraged and then you give up. You keep applying. You never know. Somebody has applied. I know somebody who applied for like six good years, and eventually he got the scholarship. So don't give up. Keep doing it and have faith. Believe that when your time comes, you get a scholarship. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't move on. There are schools in Ghana that would gladly want to enroll you. So you can apply there while applying over there. Because if you say you're going to wait 6 years, you realize that you have wasted those years. Those 6 years, if you were to go through to schools in Ghana here, you would have even gotten like 4 or 5 masters.
That's true.
So if you're applying there, but at the same time, put your eggs to here.
But the thing is, the challenge is some people would want to even go to school here in Ghana. But then getting scholarship, like even funding the school, universities in Ghana here isn't that easy for them, okay? You know, even undergrad, people go through hell to pay their fees. You know that. So
yes, but I believe that if you want to compare paying your fees in Ghana and paying your fees abroad, Ghana is more relaxed. This is your country. If you compare the school fees in Ghana and the school fees there, it's better you even stay in Ghana. And accommodation, is covered. Transportation is covered. Other study materials are all covered and all of that. So if you say you're going to depend on getting the scholarship abroad, it's difficult. Most of the students we see out there, people are sponsoring them, families are sponsoring them. Most of them are not going with scholarships. So let us make that very clear. It's better that you study here in Ghana if you don't have the money while you are applying there. And to be honest with you, applying there, application fee, you know how much it is? You are paying in dollars. visa, all of this. You look at all these expenses. So if you combine all these expenses, it's better you stay here and believe God that one day, you travel.
Does that mean you've given up on applying for scholarship to study abroad?
My dear, I haven't given up one. In fact, as I'm speaking to you right now, I have 2 admissions in abroad, 2. And I'm ready to go this time because I've gathered some funds of which I'm prepared to go this time. But I can't go. Looking at the pandemic, looking at the racism that is going on. In fact, some part of me is thanking God I didn't even go last year. Because if I knew what was going to happen this year, I'll be stuck there. So everything worked together for good. Don't be so anxious to travel. No, just relax. Be okay. Just relax. At the right time, it will come to pass.
Okay. That's a nice submission there. Peter, are you with us?
Yes, please, I'm with you.
Yes. So from all that Sister Catherine said, what do you have something to add?
Not really. She has said quite everything. And so what I would like to add is you don't give up. And also you don't keep staying home, hoping that you get scholarship to travel outside. Like I told you, I've applied to Ghana universities and then I have 3 admissions outside. So whichever one that I get, if I get a scholarship, fine, I will go. If I don't get a scholarship, fine, I'll do the master's here. So traveling outside shouldn't be the last resort. If you get an opportunity, fine. If you don't get an opportunity, doing a master's here is also okay. That is what I would like to say. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Catherine, do you have any final word for our viewers?
Final words. My final word is never give up. Believe in yourself. Keep moving on. At the right time, you will travel. But even at the meantime, stay home. Why? Pandemic.